Why do Hindus light lamps? It is curious that the practice of lighting lamps, which seems integral to Hinduism today, is not a practice with Vedic roots, indicating its entry into Puranic Hinduism from the non-Vedic Hinduism, a subject on which we have very little information. A key feature of Hinduism, whether Vedic or Puranic, is the invocation of a god or a goddess, Avahan, inviting him or her for a meal, bhog, and asking him or her for a blessing after he or she has been fed, Falastuti, and then bidding him or her farewell, Visarjan. In Vedic Hinduism, this was done through burning wood placed in a fire pit made of bricks. The fire was Agni, mouth of the gods. Food was offered in the form of ghee, made potent by the chant of the mantras. This was perhaps the practice of the common folk in India who worshipped trees and rocks and rivers and mountains. But later in Puranic Hinduism that arose some 2000 years ago, the gods no longer were abstract entities. They became icons, and offerings became very understandable. Bath, Abhishek, clothes, Vastra, food, Naivedya, incense, Dhoop, and lamp, Deep. Here, fire is admired not for its ability to consume ghee or generate heat, but for its ability to bring light. In the evening, people were encouraged to light a lamp so that travelers could find a refuge. Even today, people are asked to light lamps in the evening and place them near the doorway to help people find their way. A lamp indicated the presence of a potter who made a clay lamp, or the affluent who could afford a metal lamp, the oil presser who could provide the oil, or a cowherd who could provide the ghee, a farmer who provided the cotton wick. In other words, the lamp was a symbol of culture, Sanskriti, and lighting it indicated both abundance and consideration. Grand temples lit with lamps placed on their vast roofs revealed their majesty of a local deity or a king. In Maharashtra, one finds specially designed pillars bearing hundreds of stone lamps that are lit during the festivals to recreate the pillar of fire through which Shiva appeared before the world. In art, gods are shown holding fire in their palms or their hair appearing as flames. The lamp was lit by housewives primarily and is very different from the fire in the Yagnashala lit by the Brahmins, which in turn is very different from the campfire of the sannyasis. The campfire has no container of bricks, revealing its wild nature. The fire in the Yagnashala indicated domestication. The lamp signified a shift from the public to the private, the rise of a more settled agrarian rural lifestyle of the later Hindus as against the nomadic lifestyle of the early Hindus or the Vedic people. Philosophically, humans are the only animals that can control fire. So the journey from Dhuni to Yagnashala Agni to Deep Lakshmi reveals the increased cultivation of culture. It is also a journey to affluence and abundance. Thus, lighting lamps was an indicator of wealth and power. More lamps naturally indicated more prosperity, so they were lit regularly during celebrations. There were lamps on the houses, on the walls, everywhere. They were also put on boats to float in ponds and rivers during many festivals. They were placed in the sky or Akash Deep using lanterns. Lamps are lit during Diwali to mark an end of the monsoons and the start of a new year. With lamps, the gods are invited to the house, the foremost being Ram, the responsible sage king, and Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune. Fire, therefore, plays a fundamental role in Hindu mythology. It embodies hunger that consumes, heart that comforts, and wisdom that enlightens. Thank you for listening to our article. We hope it has been meaningful to you. Please stay subscribed for more notable information.